Hi there, this is Annie with Forest of Art and Healing Arts. During the current COVID-19 pandemic, we're all required to wear face masks in indoor public spaces and other workplaces. Healthcare practitioners have always had to wear face masks and protection during certain procedures. But now during the pandemic, they've got to use even extra precautions with personal protection equipment. After wearing a mask all day, especially with some of the tight metal clasps and suction that some healthcare practitioners have to use, that can cause tension and soreness and even straps of tightening in the fascia and connective tissue of the face and neck muscles. In this video, I'm going to show you some easy self-massage techniques for the muscles and connective tissue of your face that you can do every day at the end when you get home and you take off your mask. So here's what you're going to do. I'm going to use some high quality coconut oil, and I'm going to get just maybe a little bit on my hands, and I'm going to just start by heating it up, getting it from the solid state into its liquid state. And then I'm going to start with what we call an effleurage. So it's a smooth movement all across my face. I like to start, this is just applying the oil on my face. So I'm starting on my forehead, coming around the top of the bridge of my nose and around my jaw. You want to make sure to get oil around your nose and mouth as well, and get the oil on your neck. All right, so then we're ready for the first move. So with most of these moves, we're going to use the tips, the pads of our fingers. So I'm going to start at the bridge of my nose, and with straight fingers, I'm going to come up across my forehead and down. And I'm going to do that again. Come up across my forehead and down. So I'm doing circular movements here and down. Then with the pads of my thumbs, starting at the bridge of my nose, and I'm going to come across my eyebrows, so trying to stay on the ridge of my eye sockets. Make sure not to poke yourself in the eye. Again, sweeping across the forehead. You can even do circles, like owl eye circles. And then starting again at the bridge of the nose, I'm going to sweep my fingers down under my eyes and off my jaw. Starting again at the bridge of the nose, sweeping across under my eyes, down at the jaw. And again, we're on the orbits here, starting at the bridge of the nose. Now we're going to trace along the cheekbone. Come back up to the temples and off. Fingertips stretching on top of the cheekbone and then off. Now I'm going to start at the same place, but I'm going to trace along the underside of the cheekbone. So now you're starting to get into those jaw muscles. And down. If you have time and you want to, you can find a place of tension, maybe right here, maybe further along, and just hold it and breathe. Come back up towards the angle of the top part of the jaw and then come down. You want to make sure that you've got a little bit more coconut oil, put it on your lips. I like to use an edible oil so that if I put it on my lips, it's not a deal, it doesn't taste bad. So I'm going to take my fingertips and I'm going to spread the tissue of my face into the jaw and then off. Spreading on top, above my top lip, into the jaw and down. And again. Spreading This tissue, these muscles get super tight when the mask is on your face. Into the jaw and down. Now with my thumbs under my jaw, my fingertips on top of my jaw, I'm going to do a little pinch, but I'm still using my finger pads, so I'm not pressing in with my fingertips. Still the finger pads. And I'm stretching the skin and the tissue of my jaw back. Be careful of any lymph nodes that may be swollen under here, under the bottom line of your jaw. If you find any lymph nodes that are bulbous, just work around them. Don't crush through them. Smoothly massaging this area back. Okay, come up to the temples. Make circles on the temples here. You may have more headaches in this time of tension and extra face tension with the masks and with just general heightened stress that we're living with right now during the COVID pandemic. So you're going to circle on the top of the angle of the jaw here, and then just below the cheekbone comes all the way out here, just below that bone, that ridge, you're going to find a very thick muscle here and just do gentle circles. And maybe you want to stretch that fascia down towards the angle of the jaw. Now take opposite hand and stroke smoothly down the opposite side of the neck. Be careful not to press on your windpipe. You don't want to choke yourself, you just want to gently massage these muscles down in this direction. All right, get a little bit more coconut oil, and now we're going to massage the ears. So you can spread the coconut oil behind the ears, on the ears themselves, and you're just going to massage the cartilage of your ears here and take them around in circles. So stretch them up, stretch them back, stretch them down, stretch them forward. Try to get the strap of the face mask off of your ears. Good. Last piece. Let your hair down, let your ponytail out. And you're going to stiffen your fingers like this and run them through your scalp. So I'm not moving my fingers, I'm just placing them in my scalp and moving my hands to create a grip and a glide of the fascia of my scalp. And I'm going to go all the way around my skull, my cranium here. If you find any areas that are particularly sore or tight, you can just hang out there and massage those as well. I forgot to mention, if you have a beard or any kind of facial hair, you can also absolutely do these massage techniques. You just want to use a little bit more oil. And that's how you can take care of your face, jaw, and neck muscles daily after you take off your mask.